I think what the United States has done is to really play according to the Israeli agenda of bringing about not just a destruction of Iranian nuclear facilities, but implementing and instigating a regime change. The ultimate objective of Netanyahu in relation to Iran has been regime change. He's made it very clear that he doesn't tolerate the Islamic regime in power in Iran, sees it as an existential threat, and the United States is simply playing along with that. The United States should have known and should know really that by bombing Iran, that's not going to change Iranian policies. By bombing Iran, they will simply reinforce the animosity and the tension that already exists between Iran and the United States. And it really sets the whole region on a really dangerous course. What that means is that the United States has now made itself a legitimate target of Iranian retaliation. Iran did warn the United States that attacks on Iranian territory would be an act of war, and under international law, Iran has the right to defend itself, and that means that all U.S. assets in the region, the 40,000 U.S. personnel and troops in the region, have now become targets for potential Iranian reprisal. I think Iran has two options in front of it to respond diplomatically. That is, take the case to the United Nations Security Council and ask for international condemnation of U.S. unilateral attack, and which is an act of war. There would be plenty of support for that position. Russia, China, and many other states would agree with that interpretation of the U.S. action as an act of war. But Iran also has a military option in front of it, and there is every indication that Iran would also take that option of hitting U.S. bases or hitting U.S. assets in the region, not just directly by itself, but also using its various proxies and allies